Respect is something that is caught and it's also taught. The destruction of marriages and families is at the heart of the destruction of any society. And Satan knows this. Satan understands the fact that if he can destroy marriages and he can destroy a family, he can destroy a society. Why? Because marriage and family, these are the building blocks of any culture, any society. And part of what we see in our culture today is we see the dissolution of the family, marriages, and even those who may remain married, and although they are living in the same house, they are emotionally divorced from each other. There's no connection there, no vital relationship in the family unit. And because of that, what happens is there is a decline in society. You can't destroy the family and still expect to have a strong society. And so Satan goes after a culture by destroying relationships. This is true, obviously, for all of us to understand that your marriage and your family and your relationships are targeted by Satan. He wants to destroy those relationships in your life. And this is more than just a mental battle or an emotional battle. It is a spiritual battle that we must understand. There are very few problems in our world that couldn't be solved by stronger families. Amen? Very few problems in our culture. Just look around at crime and a variety of things that we see in our culture today. Many of those things, those issues could be solved if our families were stronger. And so this is God's plan for your marriage, God's plan for your family, and God's plan for your relationships. Now, in the context of your family, this is where morals and values are taught. And this is true of respect. And when respect disappears in a family, it's going to disappear in a society. If you don't have any respect in the home, you can't expect to have much respect in the culture at large. And what happens is disrespect in the family spills over into the streets. Got it? Amen? If we don't have kids that are respecting families and having respectful relationships at home, and parents that aren't respecting one another, and all these things happening in the context of the four walls of the house, then why should we be surprised if it's spilling over into our streets? Because what's in the house is going to spill over into the atmosphere around us. And so respect in the home requires the adults, first and foremost, in the home to live respectfully. And I believe that one of the things that we need today in our families is we need a revival of respectability. A revival of respectability. A revival, what I mean by that is a revival where we understand respect and we know how to be respectable in the way that we live.